What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. I'm back here with a community question. I feel like I've not seen anyone do any community questions recently. My hair is fucking all over the shop. But I thought I'd do a community question, and I thought I'll ask a question. I've been sitting here looking at my stuff, bits and bobs, and I've been looking at my two graded comic books. I've been thinking to myself, obviously I've sent out some graded comic books, and I'm like, oh, I want to get them back. But it got me thinking, in this world of collecting, it's not just comic books that you can grade. Now this sort of was also part of this end of a video I watched last night, was he on the channel I subscribe to, who pretty much if you said ungraded a game to a game out of the plastic, if you will. And it got me thinking, a lot of people who grade stuff, whether it's toys, comics, collectible cards, video games, from what I've seen, more often than not, do it to resell. Like, from my experience with comic books, it's a key issue, whether it or a very limited amount get graded to hopefully sell for a profit. In video game terms, it's got this sealed game, don't have to see it sealed, grade it to resell. Collectible cards like Pokemon cards. It's like cards like Charizard, first edition, things like that, graded sell on. So basically my question is, right, is graded, first, do you have any graded items within your collection, which in my case, I can show you both mine, which is my Miles Morales Spider-Man number 30 at 9.8, and my X-Men number 4 President of Omega Red at 7.0. These are the only graded items currently. I've brought some more books on being graded currently in my collection. Right. Now, as a could probably resell reasonably quick, this could easily sell reasonably quick because of the first appearance. This could easily sell reasonably quick, and at the price I picked this up, probably for a slight profit, because it's popular character with Miles Morales and in the Spider-Man universe, and it's I'll show you, a Comic-Con exclusive. So both these books I could probably sell reasonably quick. Again, that's not the case, a slight profit. But I'm not going to, because it's for my own personal collection. Now this is the question I want to bring up. Again, firstly, do you have any graded items in your collection, whether it's game, toys, comics, whatever? Have you thought about getting any items graded, right? If so, what would they be? And what are your opinions on graded items as an actual collector's item purpose, not to resell? So what I mean by that is, people like myself who will collect it, who will pick up a graded book or send off books to get graded, not to resell but to actually have it in my collection. What are your opinions on that? Is it a good thing in your eyes? Is it a bad thing? I know a lot of people like this. The comic book shop I picked this up from, New Dawn Comics in Rayleigh, give them a shout out. They currently have a ungraded copy of this book, which I can easily pick up to read. So most people might look at this and say, oh, you can't read it. What's the point of owning it? Well, firstly, it's a series that I'm collecting New Mutants and a bit of Uncanny X-Men, but this is, if I see issues I like, I'll pick this up. I think Retro Chef has a issue for me, which is, Chef, you still need to fucking meet up. But I'm not something I'm heavily chasing currently. So for me, I don't mind how it graded. I'm saying like Spider-Man, this is a book where, again, same sort of argument, can't read it, hello, but this more being a limited edition, special edition, but in comic book form. And this book itself, so actually I've done a bit of research on this, at a 9.8, as of when I checked, including this book, 61 graded copies at this, it's 9.8 white pages, none higher, and there's only 1,000 copies of this book. I have seen this book on eBay for 2-3 times more than I paid for this. So in my eyes, a bargain. But again, something like this is a nice display piece. And so it's the only annoying thing is if I had this set on the wall or whatever, I would have to sort of periodically change it into another book, or say put it away every now and then, because from what I've been told, these cases are not UV protective. So even if I had this on the wall, the cover will still get faded. Sadly. So, but that's why you have these bags. I think that's help with that. Obviously, so the I'm not gonna put these in the bags now. So if I'm moving quite a few these around, the cases don't get scratched. The only annoying thing is, I think I showed this before, is I've dropped these and it's slightly cracked on the inside. Not too bad doing it like that, but yeah, so I've got a few books on, I think about 4 or 5 books on, I think at this point at CGC, getting graded. It's quite hard to get an accurate time scale of how things like that get graded. I've been told 6 to 8 weeks, I've been told 2.5 months. I met around to one book graded and that took him like a month. Shipped out back and graded me like that. Also, I don't know how many books New Dawn has sent out. He told me he likes to send out about 20-25 books. Bear in mind, 5 of them are mine. I do have a few other books I want to get graded. But, again, that's another question I've got. Is there any items in your collection that you thought I might get, if I have the means to, would I get that graded? And if you are pro grading, right? There's another point I want to point out. Comic book shops are, to my knowledge, the only comics are the only sort of avenue where you can sort of go to a shop and either buy graded stuff. I think I've seen places do like sell graded Pokemon cards, but you can buy graded comic books, but also give them your personal books to grade, so to send out to get graded. I've not seen that with video games, with toys, with like collectible cards. And do you think more shops should do something like that with them items? I feel like I rambled and put too many questions on, but it's food for thought. I feel like I think this is a question that not a lot of people are talking about or have brought up to the community. But I'd love to hear your guys' your thoughts down below, and sorry for having on, and ciao for now, guys.